Probably good. Okay. Right. Should. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? There's my phone. YouTube. Here. Don't have this process down properly. Your channel. Here. Pause. Then scroll up. There you go. Plug the battery. Take the controller. Something else. Exit. That's that. Oh yeah, the grandma thing. Gotta reduce the poacher population a bit. Come on. Wasn't going the right direction anyway. All's good. All seems good. What? Is that the Lolly Cellar? Lolly Cellar? That's not the candy shop. What is Lolly Cellar? Who's a lolly? Where is here? Oh, free money. Wow. Oh. Ah. Just stairs. Come on, give me that. Ah. That's weird. Mic is a bit far. At the same time, I don't really want to spit into it anyway. Either way. Is that Puppy? That shouldn't be Puppy. What's up?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they
Oh,
don't
yeah, that.
exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and
And more of a raid.
surprise, I suppose.
They will not like
I'm
this.
not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell
Alright.
that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I guess they're being
suppose
wise.
They are known
They-
for having an
I think they
air of
had the thing with
omniscience.
premonitions.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
That's a
We'll
weird way
simply
to
be
say
honest
it.
with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Don't.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Incendio.
Be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
Haven't killed the centaur
From
yet.
what I can see, they have slaughtered no one.
See?
They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
As in, like, not here, right? Because if we come back here, like, your head goes.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What
What?
do
No.
moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he
conjuration
so
ingredient?
certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left.
Should have put
What was his
the
name?
eyebrow gash on the other.
That's what the leader
Aye.
of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
You do that? Gonna calm
I'll let
down
you know what I
Sebastian or something.
find.
Oh, Natty. Sorry. way is faster. Running or flying. Alright, I wasn't supposed to stream for long. It's been like 10 minutes, but... until about 9:30, about 10. So like a good hour and a half.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sorry, just could give me a second. Sure, let's go.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Good point.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own.
I'm
simply need to
losing
know whatever they
losing
know.
track of what we're doing. Who's Harlow? Why me? Was your Rookwood associate or something? Yeah, sure. Where can I
Where am I
find?
to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
All right.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Now that I look at it, they're
Hopefully
like
by the time you return,
button
will be
teeth
able to
look
move
pretty
with
unnatural, naturally clean. Too straight. So maybe it's like there's no canine or something.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow.
As one
I'm a
does.
friend of the Bickles, and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Right, let's reduce the Harlow associate population. Yeah, that is what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
No. I'll put Harlow in danger. It's okay. We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I'm interested in that chest. Or is it above?
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe, I have a few more questions if you
Sorry.
I shall tell you what I can.
That
Thank you,
is all.
Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Alohomora. Lumos.
Oh. Shall take a little break. A little break. Why can't I? Wanna sleep?
Revelio.
3 Broomsticks Private Room. 3 Broomsticks Private Room is a secluded space off the main room of the pub. Hogwarts professors appreciate having a separate area in which to gather to avoid encountering students. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the students appreciate their professors having a separate area as well. Let me sleep. Maybe because I'm mid-quest. Wish I could put, keep information. Three broomsticks. Teachers separate. Area. Moon monkey. Let's plump this here and hide it. Why? Nah, let's keep it. Next. Sorry.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to
Actually,
help.
maybe. I don't know.
spoke to
Could
Mrs.
look good.
Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know
Hill?
Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Voldemort.
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't
Congratulations.
told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
That's a cheap one.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
What?
I've
Huh?
been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank
That's
you
enough.
for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I like doing this. Oops.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hola.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry. with its
He's just being a
exquisite
jerk for
gold
being a
plating.
jerk?
I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
Quite the
I imagine
violence.
you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
What? Huh. Birds. Hello, Natty.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. There. Natty must be around here somewhere.
Ah, right. Okay. Oh, hi. Where are we? This should be the Hog's Head. Yeah. Da. Right, backslash or something? No. Can I enter? No. Properties. Hogs. And on the right behind. Except, where am I going? Do seem to be inside, or not?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Multiple? No, just one set of prints.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
That's better at this. What was that?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, okay. Just under the inn, like just there.
Footprints led to this room. Must be moving forward. The hidden door.
I can see solutions. Just
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
but ooh, money. Now to reduce the Ashwinder population.
Be sure I'm not seen.
What do you mean? Let's go. Yeah, oh, truly. Only a Hogwarts student. Eat this pot. No, need this. I don't see my health. What? Anyway. Forgot what I need to do against the lightning guy. Guys. Can I see the enemy's health, please? Is it? The elite? Ah, there you go. Money.
What are you, shy? I'll see more courage in a Porlock.
Oh, bye. Good. 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 My spells are weak.
This is not going well for you. Flash! Expulsor!
Oh, it was Exaramus. Not you. Come on.
Now where did it go? This is your first ritual, isn't it?
Revelio.
This one.
Revelio.
Free stuff, free stuff.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bit more. As you are dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain, you are as loved by me as a crop could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell upon my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Dulcibella Filbert.
Book of poems that was taken from
Oh,
Albus
oh,
Filbert.
right, okay.
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
He's just being a jerk for the... He's just being a bully.
Revelio.
Probably the last. Next, what are you doing? Find auto devolves love leather. Have we been here? Yes, we've been here. Let's go here again. In here. Have we? No. Had two opposite grails. Oh, okay.
Revelio.
That's... yeah, we came from the top, so that's not here. How do I reach there? He's here. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we be able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. Long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your waiting. I do not wonder at you waiting to wait until you are more settled, my love. And I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months have been being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge, indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Your affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
That's done. Now we can
destroy this if I found it.
come get Natty.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Oh,
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Over here. I need your help.
hello, Hisco.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your
Thanks
friend
for-
Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Having some deja vu.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Not sure what I did.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
How gentle. Next.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Bye-bye.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Which Ashwinder? There's no one left. Find a way out. How about the way in? Should be here? No.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Hello?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him, Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
Sticky fingers.
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I really hate this hand motion.
I'll look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Actually, I'm gonna go with this one.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply
I do
storming
be a
in
child.
and hauling them off based
Oh, really?
on a few
I don't know.
accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
In the mission anymore, I can get that monkey. Yoink. And one of the 3 broomsticks. And that's gonna be 6 out of 9. Probably enough to get the Aloha Moratu. That being said, where's the broomsticks? Yeah.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect
Yeah, because
that's
they're
your
gone.
doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Glug, glug, glug. Yoink. Does this lead anywhere? It does. Let's go see Mr. Moon. Let's check the quest. And then let's see Mr. Moon. Hola.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
A few.
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
Can I get some Aloha Moa?
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are
Or is
to
it
be
9
commended
just to
for
get
your
the level 2?
bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Ah. 9 just for level 2. Yes. We're missing a few Daedalian keys. Daedalian. Though I should probably go sell some stuff. be the random potion thing too. Can I take it? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Peace. Is it?
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I don't think I took the upgrade from the Quidditch guy. Levandas, your broomsticks. Is it here?
You're
Indeed.
back. Nice to see you again. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Let's fly a bit with the new upgrade. Birds. Yeah, I can't tell. Off to the third trial.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately,
The map.
the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's in the
It's
castle.
Hogwarts.
Actually, it might be in
As
the
you
tower.
know,
The
I was
Armory.
headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, Is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find
I'll have
some
my
way to
ways.
get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Let's go, let's go. I don't know where it is, but let's go.
Access to the headmaster's office. Perhaps.
Since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders, we have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Oh, with ball juice. Huh. Actually, let's run.
Revelio.
Blood red fedora.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I'd...
Revelio.
Must be the flying teacher's office.
Revelio.
Dear Madame Kogawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or to Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life. I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Imelda. Dear Madame Kogawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty of Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an email. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. It's even.
Revelio. Revelio.
Big shingle, but I don't know where to look. My throat is not clearing. Pretty on the floor.
Meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
That hand motion.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
And then I forgot it.
Has Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor.
Birds were singing.
And
The
so my
sky
father
was
and
blue.
I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. And he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear.
The hand motion.
Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
Revelio.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Do you happen to have any
Revelio.
Although this smoke-breathing gargoyle might appear to be enchanted, it is actually the Hufflepuff common room chimney. Oh. Chimney. Yeah, probably a fire camp. Camp? Just a fire. Anyway. Quests to... Probably Professor Fig now? What am I doing? There do be a few quests to do, I think.
You know I hate being left out.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower. Revelio.
That must be the Undercroft.
Revelio.
My older brother used to terrorize me with a fanged ring.
Can I still go here? No. Need to be very 3D though. 3D, 3D, 3D.
The bells must be upstairs. Alohomora.
That's not quite what I was looking for. What?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Perhaps, How much out there are we talking about? With the lanterns last time, it kept like snapping from 1 meter away, so I expected it to work. Where did it drop?
Revelio.
flying bell. No, 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 no. Am I holding it? Don't think I'm holding it. No. Am I supposed to know which is which? So I don't know where the second one is.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, let's just assume it's not the top
One up,
left.
one to go.
Okay, so I just knew where it went. Good to know.
Preparo. Revelio.
Enter. Huh. Not quite.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Was this Accio? No.
Leviosa. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
That's Sebastian? Yeah, it is. I think it was here. It wasn't, but good enough.
Oh, it's you! Just the person.
Is it me?
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic.
Oh no, we can't have that.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
I mean, he to be at St. Mungo, and he's having help.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped
Among
a
other
dragon,
things.
and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my
time is it?
research, the tomb's
9:30.
been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help.
I've been there, I haven't been there. Haven't been to much places.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me.
What are you up to now?
Phone's dying.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
The Goblin Rebellion's attacks on Feldcroft are becoming more frequent. They seem to be searching for something. At least I failed to find another reason why they would target our little hamlet. Regardless, trade is suffering and the people are struggling. Feldcroft could certainly benefit from your creativity and optimism right now.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent
You
delivery?
always seem to have the cleverest ideas. Any suggestion, my friend? I'm not sure how much longer Feldcroft can survive. Sorry, but it'll have to wait.
Revelio.
Hearing those old fairy tales like Babbity Rabbity takes me back to
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh. And money. But where? Let us wait.
Revelio.
This mischievous-looking scarecrow was long ago enchanted to watch over the garden and ward off crows, but now simply harasses gardeners by shouting insults at them while they work. Here you go. There you go.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio.
Look, train.
Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Turn.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
Blam.
Potato. Stupefy.
This one. So that's not what I meant.
Stupefy. Flipendo.
Ah.
Confringo. Bombada. Potato. Stupefy. Flipendo.
I'm dumb.
Flipendo. Stupefy. Flipendo. Guardian. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Fringo. Guardian Leviosa. Fringo. Glacius. Bombada. Potato.
What is it?
Stupefy.
Ah.
Defendo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombada. Fringo. Glacius. Stupefy. Defendo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
There you go. Give me some snot. Bones.
Revelio. A sock. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
No.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful.
Or the
No
troll,
one has
yeah.
been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did. Revelio.
Interesting. To go here.
You sound offended.
Hello, Sophronia. That was quite the quiz you gave me. What are you up to now?
Good test of one's knowledge, isn't it? I'm actually working on something equally interesting, but need help from a 5th year, so it's good you came along. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She was just good at casting a spell. No wonder I've never heard of her.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said the single greatest Depulso master of all time.
What does being the greatest master mean?
Witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
did
How
she
did
do?
Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
What's up?
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Did I die? Okay. That's pretty fast. Enough to kill a child. Reminds me of Catherine.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next.
Okay, not the right way. Oh. Nothing though. Oh, I might be able to jump. Nope. Same here.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just
Oh.
one left.
Can I climb back? What am I trying to do? Probably get it here. Ah. Okay, the pulse. I was about to complain about the lack of the pulse. I mean, I couldn't get it here though. I stuck myself. Actually, I should just go down. Or get up. Except
Revelio.
what are those? Maybe a reset button?
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
You know, indeed. So, what is my goal? Only to get this here. And for that, that's nice, but can I move it from here? Not quite. A second one I'm not seeing. Oh, okay. And then bam. There we go.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodian, and this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this. Revelio.
Suppose I should look at the stuff. I really like the body part. Oh, okay, they're not in items.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
Was more of a Accio master, but
You're
yeah.
my second favorite hero.
What did I do? I wasn't looking at the text. What did I do? Oh, okay, it opens the sections. Alright, right. Oh no, not you. Oh, and it's
Hello,
Samantha.
Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm hoping to get my brother out here soon too, since, thanks to you, he's recovered from his, vegetative state.
Glad to hear it.
In all fairness, I must warn you that I am frightfully good.
And I'm frightfully bad. It's okay.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out. Accio!
Are those absorption? Yeah. Thank you, but not that bad. And I am blue.
Yes!
Can I just make it go straight?
That was sensational!
Incredible, unthinkable. The audacity.
Yes!
Yeah.
How am I to top that?
Didn't you say good?
Thinking.
Yeah. This will suck it to the left, so right on it. There you go.
Oh my. That settles it, then.
The other guy was better. But I'm glad this is over.
Poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
I trained with the other guy.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Is it Imelda again? Kinda hope it's Imelda again. I should highlight the thing before I jump. It should be down. Actually, I have no idea. What is this? One-eyed witch passage. How? Oh.
Revelio. Lumos.
What? Oh, right. That was a thing.
Levioso.
And I lost track of the wispy thing. What is this? Nothing?
Revelio.
Hello? There we go.
Revelio.
Next.
Revelio.
Where is here? What's behind that door? Ah, dang. You've been here. Scriptorium? Scriptorium. Scriptorium. What's a scriptorium? Remember going to... Ah, is it the scriptorium? It's the scriptorium, okay. Salazar's.
Revelio.
Don't mind me just doing shady business as usual. Right. I did it again. I was supposed to be until 9:40 and it's 10:10. Great Hall. Right, at least we're done with the subquests. I need to speak to Professor Fig about getting into the headmaster's office. What is this? Secret rooms. Alright. What do you mean 0 out of 10 demiguise statues? Ah, that's useful. Astronomy tables. I forgot about that. Alright, there's a lot to see, a lot to do. So what's wrong with just getting out? It's just of some cool shot looking up the tower or something. This. Have a nice rest of now. Thanks for having been here. I'm be back soon, hopefully. Maybe.